It was a classic down in Worcester, Massachusetts this past Saturday as the Franklin Pierce Ravens traveled to take on the number one seeded Assumption Greyhounds in the semifinals of the Northeast-10 tournament. The scoring got going early for Assumption as Michael Zambonti buried home the first goal in an open left side of the net to put the Greyhounds up 1-0. Then 3 minutes later, Colin Philippon buried home the second goal for Assumption to give the number one seeded Greyhounds a commanding 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. And after two goals, the Ravens clamped down, giving up 0 goals for the rest of the first period and the entirety of the second period. And during that time, the Ravens climbed back into the game. First on a goal by NE10 Player of the Year, Alex Lester, who broke away from the defense and scored to put the Ravens on the board 1-0. 7 minutes later, Steven Jacobs scored on a wrist shot that snuck by Zulov's glove for his first goal of the game and tied it going into the third period. A minute into the third, Assumption stopped playing around as John Piggott buried his sixth goal of the year past Ian Wallace to put the Greyhounds back on top 3-2. But the Ravens kept scratching and clawing. On a power play with about 11 minutes left in the game, Steven Jacobs scored his second goal of the game to tie it and send it to overtime, where Chris Stevenson scored his 17th goal of the season in OT to end the Greyhounds season and send the Ravens to their first championship game since 2013. The Ravens will take on the Stonehill Skyhawks in the NE10 championship game on Saturday at the Warrior Ice Arena in Boston.